Where are we landing today, boys? Today we have a semi-decent, clean truck. But that's okay because it rained, I think, earlier. It was on and off. And the other day it rained also. So it is what it is. We did our usual walk around. I just switched this light like 2 minutes ago. And it's already not working. But it is what it is. It's one of those. As long as one is on, I should be okay. And then if I see both are off, I'll switch it out real quick. But same rundown as usual. Quick little walk around. I did change a tire on the trailer earlier today, but that was only for my peace of mind because I seen a somewhat bald spot around the whole actual tire, meaning either I have a bad bearing or stuff. I don't know. I checked them all out. They seem to be pretty okay. I'm thinking maybe it was the way I was loading the cars up, but I guess we'll find out. I do have an extra 2 tires, so if anything happens or if I need to change the bearings, I would. I got them on my truck and I got grease and all that stuff. It'll take me about 10-15 minutes to do it. So worst case scenario, I do it, but I'm hoping I don't have to. Today should be a quick 20-hour trip. I am going to Missouri. Yeah, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri, or something like that. So it should be about quick 7 hours, give or take. On the way back a little bit more because it is Friday. So I'll catch traffic here. Maybe. We'll see, depending what time I get here. But per usual, I try to schedule everything accordingly so I don't get too much traffic. So we'll see a little bit later. I should be there about 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's about to be 12. Well, it's actually not 12. It is 11:15 p.m. So I should be at his house about 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending if I stop to take a nap or whatever reason. But I think it's gonna be a straight shot, so I will see you guys there. I'm about to hit the road. I'm fueling up, and then it is a smooth ride there. So quick little update. We got about 5 hours left, and we are driving straight into a storm. I don't know if you guys can see, but we got a lot of lightning in the front of us and to the side of us and stuff. It was a little bit worse earlier. We did drive through a little bit of rain, but it wasn't too bad. But it looks like we will be driving through some more. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. Hopefully it catches it, yeah. But I don't think it's gonna be too crazy by the time I get there, like to that storm area. Shouldn't be too bad. Doing a steady 75 on cruise control, but so far so good. I got the camera off in the back, but I do have the front one running, so I'll be able to see, you know, what's ahead, not really what's behind. But this lightning looks crazy. I think you can see a little bit better on the camera than you can through my windshield because of how dark it is, but we'll see how bad it gets. If it gets too bad, obviously I'll pull into a gas station because, you know, these storms down south are a little bit worse than they are up north by us. So we'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys a little update a little bit later, maybe 4 o'clock, something like that. It's about to be 2 o'clock, so let's see how it goes. Oh, that was a big one. I wish I could record the whole thing, but it'd just take way too long. And then if I put on a time lapse, I'm gonna end up missing some of the good lightning. But so far, this is what I could get. Let me stay paying attention to this road, and then I'll get back to you guys a little bit later. And we have made it to Kansas City, Missouri. We just got here 7 a.m. but we have a problem. I got an exhaust leak again, and we're about 8 hours away from home. So I do have the gasket. I bought two, and I only had replaced one side, which is the passenger side, if you guys were watching my videos. So now I gotta replace the driver's side. I am tempted to do it here once I get loaded up. I'm gonna just drive maybe an hour or two out to a Big Love's and do it in the parking lot, or I have a buddy that's about 2.5 hours away from here. He'll probably let me do it at a shop or outside. You know, I don't need a lift or nothing. I just, you know, lift it up with my jack a little bit, pull it out, put the new gasket in, and put it back. I just don't want to run into any issues, so we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm waiting for the guy to wake up. Originally he told me 7 a.m. I had told him about 7:30 just to be safe, so maybe he was waiting for me till 7:30. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go knock on his door because I do not have time to waste. I'm trying to get back home, or at least trying to get this issue fixed, because I don't want to drive with this loud ass exhaust the whole 8 hours, maybe 9 hours back home. I haven't tried to tighten it because I haven't had a chance, so maybe once all said and done it might just be a little loose, and once I get it tightened up, it's gonna stop, which would be great, because then I can make it home, worry about it at home, and not 8 hours away. But we'll see. So let's see what happens, if this guy wakes up or not, and then we will get back on the road, guys. And we are all loaded up, ready to go. As you can see, the camera is tweaking a little bit today. I think I got a little bit of water on the cable, so once it dries up, it should be fine. And as you can hear, let's see if you can hear it. Yep, that's another exhaust leak. I just stopped at Napa real quick to get an exhaust donut and another clamp, just in case when I take the clamp off, it doesn't work to put it back on, so I got one extra. I called my buddy up. He said he will definitely be at the shop, so I can stop by even if I just do it in the parking lot. He has extra tools, extra little parts, nuts, bolts, in case I do need anything. But I have pretty much everything that I need. I just did not want to do it at a gas station or on the side of the road. I want to be somewhat safer, you know. I'd rather be at somebody's shop that I know. And I just met this guy like 2 years ago, actually picking up a car for somebody, and we just kept in contact ever since. And he said anytime I'm in the area, if I need something, just come by or stop by, even just to say hello, which I have done. So he said I could park there, and or if he's gonna try to make some space so I could get the truck and the trailer in. That way I'll be on some concrete floor instead of asphalt or gravel. I forgot what he has. I think he has like half and half. So we'll see. But this car is actually pretty decent. It sounds so sick. I'll get a video of it started once I get over to the shop and whatnot, or at a gas station. We'll see how it goes. But quick little update. That's how it's going. But so far the truck is, oh yeah, the check engine light just came on. I was about to say there was no check engine light, but it just turned on, so we'll see. I gotta stop for gas in about an hour, so we'll see how it goes. It's definitely wasting more gas now for sure, so it is what it is. I will see you guys probably when I get to the shop. That way I'm focused on the truck and the road and stuff. I don't want to be too focused on recording. I'll record once said and done, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, it's been a long 3 hours and I'm back on the road. This is the shop I was at. He actually let me pull inside and work on it, but I got the exhaust leak fixed and we are back on. It's 2 o'clock. I started at 11:30, I think I got here, but if you could hear, no exhaust leak, which means the truck is back to normal. And it is a beautiful day over here. It's about 76 degrees, sunny. It's a little windy. It's perfect. I actually didn't take too long. I still went for lunch, so that was about an hour, give or take. We caught up, talked a little bit, chit chat. You know how it goes when you see people that you don't really see out of state. But we are back on the road. We got 6 hours to go. I'm a little tired. I'm all sweaty. My back was on the ground. Back hurts. But here, let me show you guys. Yeah, so we got about 5 hours 40 minutes, but that always goes up. So we'll see how this goes. And it is super windy. So should be a interesting ride back. But I think we should be a-okay. So that being said, I will see you guys in a couple hours. Oh, I haven't even showed you guys the car. I'm sorry. I'll show you guys next stop, okay? I promise. Alright, I'll see you guys. Guys, and we are on the final hour before we get home. I actually just pumped gas, but the gas station was full. We got 57 minutes left, and the sun is going down already. Let me put down the window. It's gonna get a little windy. Check that out. We are rolling, smooth rolling. The camera started working again. I mean, it's always recording, but sometimes it'll switch to like if I hit reverse or something for some reason. I don't know. But so far we've been driving for, let's see, 16 and a half hours. And we got about an hour left. So yeah, give or take 18 hours, about 1,000 miles. So I will be due for oil change probably maybe 2 days, depending after I get back. Well, I gotta go to Indiana tomorrow, so yeah, I'll do an oil change probably Monday, because tomorrow they're closed. I should have called today to get it. Oh, actually I could get it tomorrow. I don't know, I'll see. That way I don't have to wait till Monday. I like to do the oil change after something like this, and then I'm gonna try to change the transfer case fluid. Swap it out. I don't know if that'll help the trans a little bit. I definitely do got to do a fluid swap. I don't know if I haven't looked into it too much. I need to. I actually got to completely fix the exhaust leak, because what happened was I stripped the bolts putting them in, and it ended up just being tight enough to where it's not leaking, and I put a new gasket in there and stuff. So now I gotta take off that whole cat, take off the studs, put new studs in. You know how it goes. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I'd rather do that at home. I'm glad I got it fixed though. So this past 6-7 hours, it was quiet. It's not all noisy and shit. Fuel mileage goes down. Right now I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm at, let's see, it's resetting. I'm doing 70 cruise control at 14.7. So honestly, that's not too bad. Hauling a trailer, doing 70. So I'm happy with it. I'd probably be getting like 10 miles per gallon or something, or maybe even less with that exhaust leak. It was running like crap, and I got the check engine light like right away. So I will actually give you guys a run around on the car once I get home. I am gonna stop at home first because the guy's not available. So I stick true to my same day delivery, but he's not available till about 9:30. Technically still same day, but let's say he pushes it to tomorrow morning, which I don't think I can, because I gotta leave at 6 a.m. So I'm only gonna get about, realistically I'll probably go to sleep around 12 tonight. So I'm only gonna get about 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, after not sleeping for almost 2 days. So when I get back from Indiana, I definitely am gonna sleep the whole day. Probably Sunday I won't take anything in either. Start fresh Monday, or who knows, we'll see. Sunday, if something comes up, I think Saturday should be enough to rest, get right back to work. Keep this ball rolling. So once I get it rolling, it's rolling until it stops, and that's it. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll get back to you guys with the runaround in the car once I get home in about an hour. And we finally made it back with a little dusty car. It's night. Should have recorded this in the daytime, but it is what it is. Hell no. This is it. He won it on the raffle. So let's see. Let's hear a cold start. Supposedly this thing is rowdy. Oh man, my back hurts. Let's see if I can even get up on here. So, you guys ready? This thing is rowdy. Super healthy. That's all I hear when I hear this. This thing sounds good. Doesn't smoke, nothing. No leaks. This thing is pretty good. It's gonna be somebody's car now too. It's coming over here to get raffled, I guess. Here, let's hear a little rev. This thing is loud. Woo. You know, it's healthy when water comes out of the exhaust. But, alright, I guess that's enough of a cold start. I just wanted to... Oh, it's got like... Look at that. It's got the starlight. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I didn't even see that. But anyways, this was a pretty decent round trip, besides the fact of me having to fix my exhaust leak at my buddy's shop. I ended up stripping the studs for the exhaust manifold down to the actual exhaust pipe or cats or whatever, so I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit later. I'm thinking maybe, so tomorrow I have to go to Indiana. Sunday probably I'll get under there, heat it up, pull them out. I might just do a bolt, like a long threaded stud, and just put a nut on it, or how I did the other side was a long bolt. But I don't know, I feel like that's not too secure. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the stud and the nut like originally, but we'll see. But that being said, this ended up being about an 18-hour trip, I believe, and I still gotta wait for the guy till about 9:30 to actually go drop this thing off. Man, this actually thing sounds really nice. It's a little built 6.2, I believe he said. It's got that starlight. I mean, it's red. It's got, you know, it's got a little stuff here and there, but nothing too crazy. But that's a wrap for this one. I am definitely tired. Usually I take a 1 hour, 2 hour nap, but since I did have to fix the truck and deal with that whole situation, I didn't get a chance to. So I'm ready just to go drop this thing off, come home, sleep, because I got to be up at 6 in the morning and head to Indiana for one of my boys. So I will see you guys in the morning. And where we landing today, boys? So this video is a little bit different. I am starting while I am already on the road. So I actually just left like 20 minutes ago, give or take. But you know, the 294 going south, there's there's a bunch of construction and whatnot right there by Hillside and Roosevelt and whatnot. So I wanted to pay attention to the road and get to an actual open stretch before I actually pick up the camera and do anything, just because there's more space and I don't gotta be so paying attention to the construction around me. But this whole video actually is going to be a little bit different. I will not be posting or showing what car I am picking up, but I will be recording along the way. I'll give little glimpses, I guess, but the buyer, my customer, does not want it to get posted and stuff, so it won't. Gotta respect his privacy, or for whatever reason, you know, I don't care. It's up to him, you know. It's gonna be his car, so I will respect it, and that's how I'll do it. So you guys will get most of me just yapping. You might see it in the background, but I will try my best to not show it. Other than that, I did get the truck fixed. I removed those studs, put new ones, put new bolts, but I got a small leak on the bottom now, under the cat, where the cat connects to the, like, and the same muffler, but you know, it slides in. So taking it out, I damaged it a little bit, so I probably should get that welded. There's a clamp, you know, that clamps it, but it's a small leak, and I can smell it a little bit in here, and I can hear it just a tiny bit. So I might end up just getting that welded, and then if I ever need to remove it or something, well, I'm gonna have to cut it and then get it re-welded. So we'll see about that a little bit later. But so far we got about 5 hours to go. I am going to Michigan, so the weather should be somewhat okay. I know there's a storm coming, so hopefully I don't get none of that bad weather, and I can just kind of either get before it or after it. We'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys another little update once I get to the next fuel stop, which should be in about 3 hours. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so we just pumped gas and we're back on the road after taking an hour nap. And it's weird because it's super early in the morning, and the time I've been stopping at gas stations, you know, like for a long time now, but it's been like 2, 3 in the morning, and these gas stations are packed. Not packed, but like super busy with like just regular cars and trucks and stuff pumping gas, which is super weird because at one time, you know, one point in time, I would stop at a gas station at those times and it's empty, as in just like literally me pumping gas, and you know, I'm able to walk around, record with the camera like usual. And you know, I know people I shouldn't worry about what people think I'm doing and stuff, but it's not even that. It's they're waiting for the pump because some of the other pumps are not working, or what, for whatever reason. But you know, I always got people waiting for the pump behind me, or you know, since I do take up both pumps. So it's weird. I don't know. Maybe everybody's just waking up earlier, or traveling a lot more nowadays or something. But before, I remember there's nobody on the road but me. Now it's super busy. And then over here, we're about an hour ahead. We're already by Ann Arbor, Michigan. We're about 35 minutes away from where we need to be. I already texted the guy and stuff, so we're all good. Only sucky thing is it's raining, so my knees are gonna get wet and stuff because I gotta, you know, get down on the ground, look under the car and stuff like that. The only thing that's gonna suck was I was supposed to check the paint, but with it raining, I can only do so much. So we'll see. If there's obvious stuff, obviously, you know, I'll tell my customer, but you can only do so much when it's raining. And it's like ugly rain. It's super dark out. The camera makes it look brighter than it actually is, but it's super dark out. And it's like been raining like this for a couple hours now. Hopefully it slows down a little bit, or if the guy's actually willing to meet me down the road. There's, I think, a BP by him. Maybe he can meet me right there just to kind of dry off the car, look at the paint real quick. He's been super cool lately, so we'll see. Hopefully he does. If not, it is what it is. And I will see you guys once I get the car loaded up and ready to go. And we are all loaded up and heading home. As you can see, it's still ugly as can be today. We got about 5 hours to go. I did take a little bit longer coming than planned, but that's okay. It is what it is. No harm, no foul. But my feet are a little bit wet, so when I get to the next gas station, I'm gonna swap out socks and shoes. This is why I carry extra clothes and whatnot and all that good stuff. And for times like this, you know, I was stepping in puddles and it's raining, it's sleet. It's actually like ice rain, a little bit of snow mixed in. We are still more up north, so I understand the weather. I just didn't check the weather before coming. I never do because, I mean, what am I gonna do? Oh, it's raining a little bit, I can't go. No, we come whether it's raining or not. Tornado warnings, hurricane warnings, whatever. I'm picking up your car and we're bringing it back. But we're on the way back to Chicago, so should be a decent trip. Let's see how traffic is with this rain. I know sometimes some people don't, you know, accidents happen and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. But I will get back to you guys on the next gas station and then we'll go from there. And we are almost home. We've been driving in this type of weather for the last 4 hours now. It calmed down, cleared up, and then all of a sudden I'm 20 minutes away from my drop off and it is coming down. And I had just messaged him. I said, hey, you want to wait till, you know, either later or tomorrow morning when it's not raining, I could come drop it off to you. He said, you know, it's not raining over here no more, so just come over here. So I took the route over here and it is raining pretty hard. So it is what it is. You know, he's just gonna have to put it in his garage to check it out 100%. Whether or not he likes it or not, I mean, he bought the car, so he should be fine. I mean, he approved of it when I was over there, so I think everything should be good. The only problem is gonna get my feet wet again. I do got a raincoat, so I'll be fine top wise, but my feet would be wet. The only good thing is I'm not too far from home, so I don't, you know, I already changed my socks and shoes already, so I don't know if I want to put the other stuff on. Probably not. That's dirty. But we're 20 minutes away now, so that being said, that's a wrap for this one. I'm sorry I didn't really get to show you guys what I picked up, but this guy wanted some privacy, so I'll respect it. And then I'll see you guys on the next one.